Welcome to Wolf Chevrolet. Today we're taking a look at the 2023 Chevrolet Traverse. This Traverse is featured in a satin steel metallic paint finish and is the LT trim. Under the hood is our 3.6-liter V6 engine paired to a 9-speed automatic as well as our all-wheel drive. Inside the vehicle is 8-passenger seating on jet black cloth seating surfaces. We have heated seats in the front of the vehicle. We also have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a backup camera with adaptive and hitch view and hitch guidelines. We also have forward collision alert, lane keep assist. Outside the vehicle we have black badging as well as black alloy wheels and a powered liftgate. Starting off in the front of the vehicle, we have a chrome finish door handle, power locks, power mirrors, power windows. Bottom of the door we have storage as well as our powered liftgate settings and our speaker. Just inside to the left of the steering wheel we have all of our lighting controls, as interior as well as exterior. Audio controls on the back of the steering wheel. Power driver's seat, the seat itself is finished in our jet black cloth. Getting into the vehicle and looking above the steering wheel, we can see our display cluster. In the center we have a digital information system. You can see it can control our information, audio, our compass, as well as our phone connections. Moving down to the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we have cruise settings, as well as our forward collision and gap alert. Moving to the right-hand side of the steering wheel, we have hands-free and voice recognition. Then the controls for that driver information system. More audio controls behind and a push-to-start ignition. Moving to the middle, we have our infotainment system. We go into audio and more. AM, FM, Sirius XM, and Bluetooth. Phone connection, our Wi-Fi hotspot that we can see has 4G and LTE. User settings, we have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Our app settings. Second page, we have our OnStar services, climate, as well as rear climate if we want to adjust it through these screens. Also have our camera views with our adaptive guidelines, hitch guidelines, and our hitch view. And we have My Chevrolet and Sirius XM. Below it, hazard lights just to the left, home, seek, volume, and mute, and then a way to lift up the screen and reveal some storage. Below that, we have dual zone front climate as well as a third zone in the rear. Front and rear defrost directly compatible through the front with heated driver and passenger seat. Below it, 2 USBs, an aux, and a 12-volt plug that can also be hidden. Wireless charging pad and a bit of storage next to it where I've currently put our key. On the key fob, we have locks and unlocks, remote start, our powered liftgate, as well as our alarm system. Then we have a leather finish shifter, Chevrolet etched into it. 2 cup holders with some storage. Electronic parking brake, our auto stop start. Lane keep assist, as well as all of our all-wheel drive and terrain settings. Opening up into our center console, you can see we have some 2-tiered storage. You can remove the storage in the front, and we have some deep storage. We also have our vinyl finish in that shallow storage that is easy clean. Passenger seat also finished in that same jet black cloth and heated for the passenger. Lastly, moving above the rearview mirror, we have our OnStar settings at the front, dome lights with dome lighting controls, as well as our universal garage door opener with 3 settings. Now walking down the side of our vehicle, moving to the front tire and rim, we have our black alloy rim with a Chevrolet bow tie center cap. Moving out, we have paint match mirrors with integrated turn signals, black Traverse badging on the front door, keyless entry front and rear door handles in a paint match finish. Moving all the way around towards the back of the vehicle, we have our black bow tie in the center, Traverse and all-wheel drive badging on the left-hand side in black, as well as our LT trim badging on the right-hand side also in black. Dual chrome exhaust tips at the bottom of the vehicle. If we lift on the bottom, we have our powered liftgate. You can just simply press in and it will open on its own. In the rear of the vehicle, we have a third row 60/40 folding bench split. All we have to do is simply pull back and push forward, and it folds flat. We do have to slide the front seats forward before we can fold these seats, however. Also in the back of the vehicle, underneath, we can lift up, and we have a storage space. The right-hand side, we have our 12-volt plug. Lastly, to close the vehicle, we have power release on the left or a manual release on the right-hand side. Moving into the back 2 rows of our Traverse, we have a chrome finished door handle for our second row, as well as our power window control, some storage throughout the door, as well as our speaker. Inside the vehicle, we have storage pockets in the back of the driver and passenger seat. Between the 2 front seats, we have our tri-zone climate. You can see we have auto mode, our fan controls, as well as temperature controls. 2 USBs for charging, as well as some storage. Moving to the second row seats, we have a 60/40 folding bench finished in our jet black cloth. You can fold these seats in 2 different ways, up down the side, or we can also fold it underneath, and that will fold it flat. Moving to the third row, it's also a 60/40 folding bench, foldable from the back of the vehicle. We need to have our second row seats folded to fold our third row seats, and then we can push them back up. On either side in the third row, we also have storage as well as USBs. On the roof of the vehicle, we have dome lights as well as our vents throughout on the first or second and third row. Thank you for joining me for this quick video walk around of the 2023 Chevrolet Traverse. If you enjoyed, please be sure to subscribe for more daily videos, and we hope to see you at Wolf Chevrolet soon.